We're having just the calmest, warmest weather right now, and
look at this. This is actually a live look outside.
Golden hour outside.
Truly a golden hour.
I mean, it's hard to imagine the images we've already seen coming out of Florida. Just look.
And the storm hasn't even fully made landfall yet. So tomorrow morning is going to be just catastrophic to see all the damage. Currently a Category 3 hurricane. You can see it is just probably an hour or two from fully pushing onshore and impacting all those folks out in Tampa, St. Petersburg, Sarasota, and truly much of the peninsula of Florida. There is that camera. The golden hour for sure here across the downtown Denver metro area. Just spectacular. I want to show you the time lapse too, because this was pretty awesome. We saw some darker, more ominous skies earlier this afternoon, and then that sun slowly starting to set with the clouds in the distance out there. Of course, even with a few clouds, that did not stop our temperatures from skyrocketing back into the lower 80s this afternoon. Even warmer off to the eastern plains, 89 in Lamar and La Junta, with a lot of folks up in the mountains in the lower 70s. Of course, we were just shy of the record high, 87 last set back in 1910, but a solid 15 degrees above our average of 68. High pressures around. That's going to keep us dry. The smoke from wildfires burning in and around Wyoming has been impacting the northeastern plains. I have good news. It slowly starts to move out as we look ahead toward tomorrow. Much of the Front Range looking at improving conditions as well. That air quality warning that was in place all day, it'll continue until 9 o'clock tomorrow for our extreme eastern counties. Otherwise, quiet conditions out there. Temperatures only falling to the lower 50s here in Denver. A little cooler up into northern Colorado with 30s up in the mountains. Looking at the futurecast, we'll kick out all the clouds, make way for plenty of sunshine to kick off your Thursday. That's going to help warm us up yet again as highs return to the mid 80s. By the later afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, a couple of clouds drifting back into the I-25 corridor, but no wet weather to speak of. In fact, we'll be greeted with so much sunshine early on. Highs around the lunch hour sitting in the upper 70s, and then we'll top off in the mid 80s. The record high for tomorrow, 89. So certainly shy of that, but we're getting close. We'll be in the upper 80s off to the eastern plains with 60s and 70s yet again. Feel like a broken record, as this has been the weather pattern for the past several weeks. 71 in Allens Park in Idaho Springs tomorrow afternoon, with mid 80s from Fort Collins south toward Erie, Broomfield, and right here at Denver 7. Looking at the Super 7-day forecast, I have a couple cold fronts that'll move through. One early on Friday, so that'll drop us back to the mid 70s. Well, buckle up because the roller coaster ride continues. Low 80s on Saturday before another cold front drops us into the 70s on Sunday. Then, guys, we'll be looking a little bit more like fall by the beginning of next week.